this is my warm-up.
I'm going to shout really loud because I don't know if the camera works, and I'm trying to move my handlebars as little as possible. I love this climb. I absolutely love it, but it's a miserable day. My legs are fucked. Fully fucked from the nearly 1,000 kilometers I've ridden in the last 7 days. And still I'm here to race up this climb. Even if I come last, it'll be worth it. These events are so good. Feel for Beamer, who has raced first and has to stand at the top of this climb in this weather. Now supporting everyone else, timing us. So, what a hero. Hopefully I do okay. I will just be happy with getting up the hill.
So it's a kilometre, nearly 13%. In reality, it's 2 slightly steeper sections and a false flat in the middle. That is my sort of climb normally, but it takes an awful lot of torque. I know I just cycled nearly 1,000 kilometres. That's the new, I broke my leg. But it is my go-to excuse for the last few weeks. Yes, the day after cycling 600 kilometres in 2 days, what you lack is top end. What I lack is top end after I've done that. So it really is quite tough doing this effort. Set off feeling really good. I thought, oh, maybe I'm just able to do this. Stomped up this hill merrily, and then I totally messed up a gear change. I know I've whinged about this bike, about the gear changes being clunky. I've actually really come to terms with it, and I don't mind them. It just took some getting used to. But if you're not focusing, it's very easy to do one of those changes where you completely jerk forwards, lose everything. And honestly, it was at that moment that I just thought, what's even the point? Like, I can't tell you how tired I was doing this. I think unless you've done it, understanding the fatigue of 2 ultra endurance days, not ultra endurance, but 2, real endurance days, and then trying to do a race the next day, it's just something else entirely. There was no way I was going to sustain that sort of effort to the end, but I did want to have a go. Combine that with the fact that the weather's absolutely miserable, although there is a howling tailwind, which really helps me actually. And yeah, that gear change really just was the point at which I capitulated, and I thought, do you know what? After all of that, if I just do threshold up here, that'll still be a result. As I've said in another video, I never came to this event expecting to be competitive. I genuinely entered intending to come last and cycle up it in Zone 2. I just wanted to come to see people, to do my bit, to sort of support the event, pretend that everything was okay after such a hard ride. I wanted to not get caught by my Minuteman. I thought that would be preferable. But even that wouldn't really have been, a write-off. Martin, who is a guy I chat to quite a lot, was just in front of me, and he was making comments about me catching him. And yeah, he set off a minute before me. Not a chance. If he was behind me, he might have caught me. He's a good cyclist, is Martin. But yeah, I really wasn't intending to be particularly competitive today. Unfortunately, the weather was really dire because it's such a lovely climb. It's just about right for me. And last year I did quite well on it, and this year I think I could have done significantly better if I hadn't cycled quite so far in the week before, because the tailwind was noticeable. It was actually a crosswind for the bulk of this, sort of a cross tail. And Beamer was saying at the end, it didn't help people quite as much as he expected. There weren't like huge PBs going out, but most people did very well. The only person who's really down on their PB is me in the final standings, but that was to be expected for sure. So as you turn this corner, it was a howling tailwind just here, which this is also like the steepest bit of the course. So I think sometimes hear people say that, oh, it doesn't really matter having a tailwind when you're on a really steep hill, but I really disagree. It is so different feeling your power phase as you push down and you actually get propelled a little bit further up, you just get more efficient power transfer, I think. I think it makes quite a lot of difference, even if it's not that noticeable in the speed. As you come around here on this final bend, it's cruel. You can see the top, but a bit like Standing Stone, the top is further away than you think. Like, you just want to be like, oh, this is my final sprint, 10 seconds hard. But no, it's maybe not a minute, but it's a good long effort. I saw Rhiannon as I went up there. She shouted, if you've got anything to give, go hard so you don't get caught. Which at the time I said, I'm not going to get caught, but look at this footage. I really was. And it was Dan behind me, very strong. He's won a couple of these. He tends to beat me anyway, so on a tired day, realising that I didn't get caught by Dan actually was a real success for me. That felt great. Lovely to push on up and actually still see all these people at the top, even though it's a miserable, miserable day. Extra credit to the organisers this week, to Beamer and the team of volunteers, for doing it in this utterly, utterly horrible set of conditions. Dave Fellows came out, who came 5th at Nationals last year, I think, and, you know, stamped his mark on the results, but it was a good group generally. So I did Threshold for this time, give or take, and I came 11th, and I'm chuffed with that. Thanks for watching the bonus video, guys.